Hello and welcome to my second episode of the Enclave Reborn using the Enclave Plus submod, and I am playing as the Purists. The priority that I have for this episode is not to go to war with any of my neighbors, but to instead get rid of this political infighting. I hate debuffs like this, and I want to get rid of this as soon as possible. So to do that, I need to first of all try to assassinate Anderson and then purge the opposition. That's what the focuses tell me. Something else I wanted to point out, chatted with the dev after the last episode, and he said to me that this 10,000 cap special forces is actually a bit of an oversight on his part. He considers it a mistake. I don't. I'm quite happy with this mistake. So I tried to urge him to leave it in, but we'll have to see what he does. He is the dev after all. Something else that has been added, I don't know if it's from the original Enclave Reborn or from the Plus, is I didn't notice there are these 4 new pre-war designers. So US Army Corps for research, industrial research speed, Atomic Energy Commission, basically just get more power gain and everything else, and then Plasma and Tesla weapon design, which kind of do the same thing. Last thing that I have changed before recording the episode is I decided to remove a arms workshop from the Sierra Army Depot, and instead I want to build 1 power station at least. I want to make sure that I don't run out of energy cells when I do go to war. So without further ado, let's get this started. What is this? Oh. Okay, seems our dear president, Mr. Granite, and his half-brother decided to take a vertebrate on a joyride. A little bit of... Yep, exactly. Granite, what the hell? Okay, prepare for the expansion is done. As I mentioned in the beginning, I'm not looking at expanding my borders. I'll show you now why, but I just want to have it just in case. What I do want to do is remember Navarro, not for the war goal, but for the 100 political power. The reason I don't want to extend my borders too much is we have this Lair of the Bear. Every time I get more states, it adds 10 political power onto the total that I have to pay. So if I had to take over, for example, Modoc here, or let's take Vol City for example. Vol City has 4 different little states. So that would actually push this up to 90 plus 110 political to hide my activities. And with only 12 units, I am not ready to take on the NCR just yet. So that's why I've decided not to expand my borders right now. I have a decent starting industrial base, and we can take care of whoever comes our way later on. Okay, baseball. Says if I do play ball. Legitimacy, minus war support, political power 75%. Okay, now I've learned that legitimacy is good, but not the be-all and end-all. And since my war support is only just above 50%, I want to take political power, which means earlier than expected I can do... What's this decision? No, more important than holding a small speech is I want to hire my loyal officers, which even though it's going to cost me political power, very important, is going to give me plus 0.15 electoral support each day. Okay, let us, yes, great bargaining chip. Okay, the long march is completed. That's one of the unique ones I get from having military heritage. Next I want to do, let's do militia training. Get my defense up of my frontline platoons. Okay, motorized flight. So I want to get my biplane fighters. Let's see who I can hire. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, let's get my first operative. And I don't want to actually bribe the NCR officials. Reason being is I want this to get a little bit higher so that I can actually make good use of this part of the focus tree here. So I want it to be 30, 40, and then I'll use that focus. Oh, certified pulls are done. I am planning on going quite heavily into my intelligence agency, just because it makes sense going up against some big nations, and is part of my focus tree, which I like following as much as I can. Work as needed was completed, so next I want to do flexible designs again for the energy cells. Okay, we have finished remembering Navarro. Can I, how close is 15%? 19, alright. Can I, yes, I'm going to hold a small speech. Not yet. And then, okay, first of all, and then if I can't do that, I want to do the first brick. Okay, invisible ink. So now I want to get commando training. Smoke signal, just get some more decryption. Ah yes, dynamite is finished. Now, what to choose for my in-game support weapons? I'm going to go with a minigun. Stats are here and there between each one. Production cost is exactly the same. So I'm going to base it on breakthrough. That's what I'm going to take. So M60E5. And let's start my production of my dynamite. And finish off my templates that I want to be using. This is my standard 20 with power armor template that I like to use. Works good for attack and defense. And then I do something quite similar for my infantry. And there we go. So that means these two will be the last that I make of those. And then I'll start making my new units and upgrade my old as I have excess supplies. Okay, exploration of technology. Fortunately we have no men to spare. The first brick is completed, so that gives me some more industrial. 15. One away. Okay. Let's give Kelly some power armor. I'll do the next. Let's go for civilian infrastructure instead. And for Mr. Grimm here, or Major Grimm rather, Pain Train, Savage Leader, and Idiot Savant. There we go. Okay, that's commander training done. Let's do interrogation techniques as well. Learn how to decode signals. Now let's encode them. Okay, my interrogation techniques are done. So now I'm going to form my equipment department and get vacuum tubes for more research speed. Then it's time for me to harden activities again. And instantly civilian infrastructure is done. Can I? No, I can't. So instead, how close is this? Less than 15. Okay. That's a 10-day focus. Let's find out who the man is from Cedar. Okay, the man from Cedar. Just like all intelligence agencies. Okay. Colonel Callahan. Okay, this is the same. Sure, but what's a Cedar? And now it is time to assassinate Dr. Anderson. Which means I don't need to hold a small speech, so I can say that political power. Okay, flexible designs is finished. So now what is next? It will be plant cultivation. Alright. So for my department, watch out for some spies. I want her. Now I'm going to start decrypting the NCR, but I'm going to start an intel organization in Vault City and keep one spare in case I need to rescue. Okay, she looks pretty good for 500. America's 500th birthday is approaching. Okay. Enclave always fight for a better world. Always fight for freedom. I'm going for stability right now. Okay. Attempted purge of Franklin Anderson. Okay. Looks like he's escaped. But this now gives me a chance to purge the opposition. 60 days. Take all those nasty debuffs away. Okay, my militia training is completed. So, let me finish off with historical firearms. Yes. Okay, spies done. I'm going to be bouncing up and down between these defense and cryptology for now. Now let me get also you get some merchant spies. And while I have it, Shadow, I want to add to you. Okay, you have Pain Train. I want to give you Idiot Savant. And that is all you can have. Let's carry on. Okay, we've had a cafeteria incident. Intentionally handing ingredients inappropriately. Alright. Political power minus 15. War support plus 3. Before I do that. Yes. Okay. Now, I also want to get rid of disorganized remnants. Can't do that because I went Purist, so I want to get Fools and Dreamers, but first I need to get outside volunteers. So we'll do that. And because I lost some political power, let me get some back. Okay, now radio interception group. And purge the opposition is finished. So that debuff is gone. My mission for this episode is completed. Now what I could do is the American Dream, but I've seen the screenshots on Steam and that is one massive part of the focus tree. So instead of doing the American Dream, I want to start infiltrating the NCR. And my biplanes are done. I'm only going to do the biplane for now. I also want to start working on my land doctrine. So we do concentration of force and set up the production. Actually want to bring all this other stuff down. Something like that. Yes. Okay, finish the radio interception group. So I'll watch out for spies again. NCR has been infiltrated. And now, yes, now we get the Enclave radio. What decision do I have here? Send out spies. What is this? Gain spies in the North Can. Oh yes, thank you. That will be great. Enter the blizzard. Most purists executed or had accidents or simply packed up. The group got to the north beyond our radar coverage. They'll probably freeze to death anyways. Okay. It's a brave assumption. Enclave defectors flocked to the Legion. Suits of power, plasma guns, and a large supply of FEV on their way out. Alright. Okay, that's going to be interesting. The anti-integration faction. The Purists are no more. We took care of them. These parties now. This elite party is never going to go away. Okay, I've got plenty of stability. They are at 0. Let's, yeah, definitely 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Before I do that, just also want to give Kelly, she's got pain train. Let me also give her agent's advantage. She's got 1 more, but I'm going to leave that for later. Yep. Okay. Finish Enclave radio. Let me get some of my stability back and some more political power. Anti-communist propaganda. Okay, before I select my next agency upgrade, I've got a question I'd like to ask everyone. Since I have such a massive Special Forces cap, would you like me to use both heavy and light Special Forces using a template such as like this, or should I stick to just heavy Special Forces? Let me know what you guys think. But until I wait for that answer, let me upgrade my army department and find out the cause of the Great War. Alright. When asked, the president said, "We will never forgive the Chinese." Stability, more support goes down. You know, we will never repeat the mistakes of the past. We are the reformers after all. Now I can get fools and dreamers, so my population will go up ever so slightly. And then I want to start playing the NCR like a puppet. So starting off with crack the code. Plot cultivation is also done. Let's get some part standardization. Let me have a quick look here. And let's see, after that other focus went down to 0, so it proves my point. And yes, let me hide my activities once again. Okay, so that's the light machine gun done. Let me also have a look between the heavy incinerator and the auto grenade launcher, which is the one I want to go for. And okay, so I went for breakthrough there. Soft attack, hard attack. So I want soft attack and piercing. Now, I think for this one I'm going to go with the flamer route. Get the flamer, and I've also noticed just before it updated I still don't have any factories, so I may have made a mistake, which means I'm not actually training units, so I need to push these military factories up. Do I have any decisions to construction speed? 56 days. No, I'm not going to do that. Oh, okay, we've cracked the code. E2 granite. Okay. Looks like the Enclave that defected to Caesar are getting their own scientific body. And they have removed Caesar's tumor. Okay, so no Legion Civil War, it looks like. So, okay, I want to increase my, yes, let's do COLDFEET. Get, looks like 2 operative slots. Okay, army department is done. Let's do radio interception group. And what do we have here? Raise the waste intelligence budget, another operative slot. How much caps? You know what? Let's see what happens with the COLDFEET focus I'm doing. Okay, the sheet stated join NCR. Okay, so no. San Francisco Brotherhood. Looks like I'm not going to extract spies. And I don't know what this does, but I'm going to turn it off. What is this here? Ooh. I do like these. Okay, yes, very interesting. Okay, vacuum tubes is done. Primitive radio is next. Radio interception group is done. And that's the one that comes with having the vacuum tubes done. Watch out for some more spies. Okay, COLDFEET is done. I want to take another one and it turns out it's nothing. What other choices do I have apart from the American dream? Let's play a little game here. Let's see what we can do with this Oliver's blunder. Let's see what happens there. Okay, we have a volatile stock market. Always go with oversight. And I was just having a look here. Let's have a diplomatic incident with NCR. Let's see what that does. Okay, Oliver's blunder is done. What do we have here? Operation Bear Trap. Huh. You know, why the hell not? What focus to take next? I think let's end the episode off with Enclave Sigma, which opens up whatever these teams do here. Okay. And I think I will call that the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again in the next one. And please let me know your opinions on whether or not I should use both heavy and light special forces in this playthrough. Thank you very much for watching and goodbye.